Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Valiant. This is Map27, Rocket Zone 2, and as you can see we've got 750 monsters and 4 secrets. So let's get on with it. Get our shotguns, get this little fight started. I'm going to run up here to get some ammo and stuff first. Do my best to line things up, but not always the easiest. I'm going to walk onto this little platform to bring these in, so we'll deal with the arachnorbs next. Trying to ignore the imp. Okay, that'll do. Grab all these, and grab all the weapons and ammo and stuff now. I'm going to run down through the pit to open up the next area. Also get a rocket launcher here, which is nice. The salt sphere we passed there is a secret. Okay, watch the trap here when we get the rocket launcher. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's grab all this. You can flip the switch here for a first secret, which is that salt sphere I mentioned, but I'm not going to go for that yet. Leave that for a bit later. Just show myself a little bit here, see if there's an infight. Probably not. Okay, into the next section. We've got loads of zombie men in here. I'd like to take them down. Just run in and take it on. A lot of fun with the chain gun. I'm just picking up some ammo, then grab the health and we're out. Okay, so probably going to have, going to have the Revenant and 2 Mancubi here. Oh, there's more Revenants, okay. Don't know how I walked into that rocket, but fair enough. And actually just going to take my time to grab some resources and keep moving. Okay, try and line things up in this space a little bit. Yeah, no lining up there whatsoever. Okay, let's grab some health and keep moving. Get our resources. Just trying to line them up, didn't manage that either. Let's keep going. So up here, chain gunner and hit scan first. We've got a bit of space here. Keeping an eye on my ammo, so 5 shots left. Oops, I saw an imp I forgot about. Let's grab some health. Let's not be too reckless here. Okay, in here we've got the archvile, so just be a little bit careful. That's alright, I'll do. Okay, so let's flip the switch, which raises that bridge. Gonna leave the soul sphere and things behind for now. And let's just hop in here. That's pretty good. Okay, Mancubus. I'm gonna look for my stun lock. Grab the, oops. Ammo management not great there, alright. Let's get up top. Chain gunner's gotta go. Come on. Prioritization still not perfect with this. Wouldn't mind getting that chain. Oh, I got the chain gunner. Nice. Good. In here. Want these pain elementals down. Don't really want to be using rockets against them, but there we are. You know what, I'm just going to go down here and deal with these next. Okay, bit reckless with health. Let's keep it going. Oh, where's my pain elemental gone? Oops, that was a well-timed catch. Alright, health is pretty shocking. So let's have a quick run here. Grab that in there. I want to take down these. And grab that box of bullets behind me. They're down. Okay, so we're looking good. Just grab the resources here. Gonna flip this. Archvile's coming. So let's get it down as quickly as we can. Come on. Come on. The archvile's gotta go. That'll do. Okay. Now we're back to good health. And we're finished this section, which is nice. I'm going to run into the next space here. Keep your movement here in good space. So watch. Be careful. Just move. Only run through these when you've got an opportunity. Try and get an infight if you can. And then once the infights are started, start to help out the Arachnotron. Because these are the punishing ones. Okay. That's not so bad. And then we need to get the Arachnotron down because they're going to start to focus us, which isn't great. Come on. Okay, that's pretty rough, but I did okay. Got all those. So we've got loads of clips left, so we can pick those next. But seeing as we've got loads left, let's use some more for this. Okay, just a little dodge over and back to get around that. And then we can stock up here again and move into the next section. Okay, this is looking good. We've got the yellow key, we can move up top. I did leave a soul sphere here, so why not? And some bullets, which we don't need. And that brings us into this next section where it gets pretty heavy. So if you wanted to, now's not a bad time to get the other soul sphere either, if you want that. But we do get a mega armor here, so at least we're going into this fight fully stocked. So keep some element of those soul spheres so you can get your mega armor here, soul sphere, and enough health here to make sure you're 200 going into this fight. And then, you know, the spongy enemies, take them down quick with the rocket launcher, fire ahead, and do your best with it. Keep moving. Going to try and take some of these down next. Don't mind taking a bit of punishment. Okay, that's a bit too much. And chain gun for the next bit, because we're going to get lots of hit scan. So I'm going to push through them. I need health. I'm on 70, so I need to grab health. Keep awareness of your health. Okay, 90 is not so bad. I'll let it run down a bit more. And now's not the worst time for some rockets if I got some space. I'm going to target the Revenant and take out any more in crossfire if I can. Okay, one medikit would bring me back. There we go. All back, all good. Let's get out of here. Oops, don't get caught up. Okay, so I wouldn't mind an infight here with some of the distant enemies. Let's get some projectiles in. There we go. Come on, look at this wall of Mancubi here on my back. They got it all. That's pretty good. Let's hope they stay busy. You know what, I might just run past them and get this fight opened up. Again, a bit reckless with some of this, but I like it that way. There we go. I opened up a fight behind me, so that's moving now. You still working for me, Manny? No. Just tidy up. Working through my rockets. Which I guess is okay, but I'd like to keep a few. There we go. Get some more. Going to get in here. We've got some more in here as well. Okay. Got lots of help. Lots of other things helping me with the infighting here. Watch out for the arachnorbs. Whoa. Okay. Wasn't expecting you to come in. Nice. Okay. Up top. Like to get rid of you because you're sniping fairly heavy. I'll do. Can move into this next space. Have a look in here. Okay, so we're getting good control over here. We can snipe the Arachnotron in a nice way from over here as well if we want. But I'm just going to drop in here and do a little bit of tidy up. Actually, they're very heavily clustered, so rockets will be pretty sweet. That's pretty good. We've got some good control in this. It's been a bit reckless so far, but quite a nice way to play it. Okay, so we're looking good. There are medikits in there with that rocket if you want to jump in and grab them if you find yourself a bit low. Come on. You know what, I'm going to go use some of these to keep some rockets because we've got a fairly heavy fight on the horizon. Okay, just going to keep this moving. Oh, let's pay attention. We're going to be fairly good in health fairly shortly, so not overly worried about my health. Come on. Okay, I think all this is done. So we can move into our next fight, which is a fairly heavy one. Okay, grab the medikit. Looking good. Just having a quick look for rockets here. We've got some rockets. We can run up here. more here. Make sure you grab everything you can. Some shells, don't know if I needed them. So you can jump off here to get the red key. And that was on top of the rocket. Don't need it just now, but may as well get it because we're here. And we've got a secret in here, or actually a couple of secrets. So if you just walk behind this, you can hop into here to this space, grab plasma, which is great. Got this. We can lower the wall in here for a secret area. That's a lot of fun. And I don't know what that is, but there you go. In this bit here, make sure you're stocked as well as you can. I'm actually in pretty good shape here. I'm happy with this. Loads and loads of rockets compared to normal, and plenty of cells and things as well. This next bit is pretty tough. I think I need to turn off my sound on this one because we're going to have some strike claims against the music for this. This is the final countdown music plays in the background. You can imagine what that's like. So let's get it started. I'm just going rockets, so I want to keep my plasma for the tougher bits. And just keep scanning around. We've got one window to deal with. You can see the counter in the wall has gone to 9. So this is the first wave. And it's going to keep counting down. Once we get to 0, we can get out of here. If we survive that long. That's it. It's done. Okay, 50 rockets left, which is why it's nice to have the rockets. Okay, next one is going to count down to 8. And then the next wave comes in. We're on 8. This is a fairly rough one, so be careful. Well, they're all fairly rough, to be honest. Always the change of direction that's most risky in Doom, so do your best with it. Hit scans gotta go, because they will just pepper you. I'm normally way out of rockets at this stage, so I'm doing well with this. I've kept my rockets in a good way. Come on. Okay. This whole area is opened up, so I want to get this on. I was trying to avoid picking up the Megasphere just to give myself a bit of time because my health's not that bad and this is not one of the more demanding waves. Gotta remember the horseshoe maneuvers for the Revenants. So just sidestep and go around them. Just run the whole way around. Try and keep firing for as long as you can because this is all quite time based as well. Just need to get them lined. That's good. Okay. Sidestep and around. Doing pretty well. I haven't been doing much of picking up Megaspheres or anything yet. And we're on wave 6, is it? I can't even remember. Can't read the counters quite that clearly yet. Yeah, let's not go with the super shotgun here. Okay, the whole area is opened up now, so I actually want to get out of here. And I'm going to grab a Mega. Because there's plenty of Megas here. This is not a place to die. Now I've got this, which is good. This is all about area denial and closing down space and prioritization, but this is pretty rough. It's not an easy space to deal with. I'm using rockets just to do some initial clearance before I need to waste my plasma, but this is not easy. I'm normally all over my plasma at this stage. I'm also standing... Ooh. Let's grab some health, keep moving. Don't worry about wasting Megaspheres. Like, I'd have no problem grabbing one now, even though I'm at 200 health, just because there's armor that comes with it. And you can get closed into this really, really quickly. Like that. There's a good example. Oh, or you get a Cyber Demon, just teleports in front of you. Hit scan is demanding. Another Megasphere. Keep it going. Doing well so far, but we get a wave of Cybruisers through the end that are really, really tough. And I did well early to clear as much as I could with my rockets, so I've got plenty of cells now, which is nice. Just keep tinning it all out. We're on wave 2, I can see in the wall are 2 left, so we're getting there. We need to keep this going. Health is good, armor's good, keep an eye on that. Get cells when you can as well. I'm actively looking for cells here, not seeing much. Okay, Cybruisers are going to come shortly, and it's... Oh, there they are. You can see hit scan after me. Okay, let's get these down as best we can. Don't hang around too long, because they can target you. Time for another Mega. Be careful as well, because grabbing the Megas isn't without risk. Okay. So rockets, but... Oh. Come on. Okay, it's emptying up, which is nice. Let's keep it going. I'm going to circle strafe this to keep those enemies in that central area as much as I can. I know rockets aren't very effective against the... well, any of this stuff, really. But they do damage. Okay, so I think we... Whoa. I think we only have stuff in that central area now. So the cybers I'd like to help me out, because we've got loads and loads of cybers to deal with. I'll say, I just want to keep them in there. I don't mind this being a bit slow, because if you get hung up for a second and take a rocket, it's game over on this. There are some cells around, so I could be a bit better about picking up some cells. I saw a plasma rifle on the ground. Let's grab all of that, including the megasphere. There are loads of megaspheres around now, so we're no longer limited by health. Or I hope we're not. Okay. Don't really want to stop, to be honest. So just going to slowly take down the health of the Cybruisers as we go. We've only got one BFG shot, so it doesn't seem particularly useful to look at plasma. There we go. This should start disappearing fairly shortly. There we go. Cybers are down, which is good. And now it's really starting to tin out, which is nice. Okay. Once the damage starts to build up, they'll all start going down fairly quickly. Okay. Actually going to go to plasma now, just because we're near the end. And they have a lot of damage on them already. I think this is the last one, is it? That's it. So loads of stuff here. May as well stock up on this. So you can see my... It's going to take a second here because my hands are shaking a little bit from that fight. So let's just settle down and grab some resources as we go. That's a pretty intense fight. A lot of fun. We're actually fully stocked, so I don't need to do any more. I'm just going to get out of here. And you get a mega on the way out. So that's it. We got the red key. Going to drop into this space next. We've got loads of arch files, so be careful with this. There is a mega just there in front of us if you take a couple of hits you weren't expecting. But when you grab the blue key, stuff's going to come in. Okay. Okay, not good. Had to go for the mega. That did not go the way I wanted at all. Come on. Okay, they're down. That was pretty poor, but happy to survive it. Because I've had a good run up to now. Okay, we can grab some rockets here. Not that we particularly need them at this stage. Okay. Let's get up top. We can throw some stuff over there. You, what are you doing? Okay. Just see someone over here. I'm going to go over because I know I'll forget them otherwise. Okay. That's all done. Let's get up top. It's pretty plain sailing from this point. There's not a lot else that needs to happen here. We're going to bring in a Cybruiser. Okay, got a bit closer than it needed to. Just going to run through and open this up. There's not a lot left to do. I like to run back here and just pump rockets down this corridor. Everything funnels into it, so it's quite a nice way to do it. Got a little bit hung up there actually, so just be careful with that. Something behind me on the wall. Cybruiser's there, just watch out for a Cybruiser rocket from distance. Okay, Archvile's down, Cybruiser's down. I think that's it. So that's just, I'm not even picking up resources at this stage, just into the final section here. We're looking pretty good. Let's just run through and open this up, and then I'm going to run back to the start. There's lots of stuff comes in. Pyronites are punishing, so be careful. I was trying to get that Cybruiser in the background, that went okay. Let's just get rid of our plasma, and actually fancy rockets after that. Is there someone behind me? I feel there is. Yes, there is. Okay, taking some hits, that's alright. Although I really wouldn't want to die now. We've had a good run so far. Is that it? Oh yeah, 1 kill left. Fine. And I'm finished. I'm just at 20 minutes, which would have been really sweet. But I've missed the secret, haven't I? And that's the soul sphere right at the start that I never even needed. So let's go and grab the soul sphere. I absolutely forgot all about that. And how do I get back to the start? Oh yeah, I know. So we go up top here. I've had a lot of fun playing this one. I think you can probably tell. Haven't found it overly challenging, but mainly probably because I enjoy it and I've practiced it a good deal. So we need to run right back to the start. Up here. I was a bit conservative at the end, didn't need to keep this soul sphere. And then back around. So that's just tagging our final secret. And that's all kills and all the secrets. So let's run back through. In here, where we had an amazing fight here. That went really well, actually. And yeah. Back up the lift. Back into the center area. I love the theme on this. I love the rockets. Look at the sky. The skybox in this is just fantastic. Reminds me of Base Ganymede. First time I saw like just an amazing skyline like that. And need to remember where I'm going with all of this. Okay, and that's it. And then right down to the end, we flip the switch here, and then we go. That's Rocket Zone 2. I can probably put my... I didn't do it in this one. I could probably put my sound back on now. But just to say, I've had an absolute blast with this one. I will say, you know, I was pushing it fairly hard, running this one fairly hard in stages. It's mainly because I used to just hop to this one and do a little bit of practice while I was doing some of the other maps anyway. And I enjoyed playing this one enough that I've finished it a couple of times already, just messing around without even trying to record it. This is actually my first recorded run, so there's no outtakes, or it didn't take me any further playing to do it. But just by enjoying it, I've played this one a lot more. Loads and loads of amazing fights in this one. Like the final countdown section, that's incredibly punishing. You've got so much stuff to manage in a densely packed area. I think a massive thing for me on this one is I went in with loads of rockets into that, which meant that I had plasma for a lot longer in that fight than I was expecting. And towards the end is where it gets really punishing. So when all the side bruises and things come in. So having the cells and the BFG for that longer into that fight just meant I could get lots of space to move when they came in, and it wasn't so demanding. But that's an amazing fight and a whole lot of fun on that one. And at one of the early fights as well, where we got the first kind of mega armor, and the walls came up and we're fighting in waves of imps and pinkies and shotgunners and so on, and some revenants. That was a very, very interesting fight, and taught me a lot about controlling the space and targeting the weaker enemies, and also the balance in weapons that you use. So early on, the rocket launcher was really, really good, but once the hit scan came in, it wasn't that good anymore. You're getting fairly crushed for space, you're taking a lot of splash damage, and actually the chain gun was a really, really good weapon once it got into that section of the fight, and then back to the rocket launcher again by the time I was finishing off. But pushed this one fairly hard, practiced it plenty just by ad hoc playing and just relaxation playing in the end, at the end of a long day after work and things like that. But really, really, really enjoyed this one. It's a huge amount of fun. Really happy with the time I got in this one. I was pushing 20 minutes when I got to the exit, but I'd forgotten the secret. But that's a really good time, I think, for me. So really happy with this one. Really happy to do it in my first recorded playthrough, and just really enjoyed playing it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it too, and I will see you in the next one.